everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Lauren, and today I'm going to be filming my review on the Morphe Brushes Jaclyn Hill Favorites palette, or just kind of generally their eyeshadows. And I know that nobody can get the Jaclyn Hill Favorites palette anymore, like it's too late, you can't get it. That being said, all of the colors that are in the palette are permanent colors that you can buy in the single eyeshadow pans. So you can buy these eyeshadows on their own. So if you like some of these colors, you could buy it. You could actually potentially recreate the entire palette on your own. It would be a little bit more expensive, I think, than it would have been to have bought the palette. But still, they're only $2 each. It's not like it's terribly expensive. So anyways, I am going to go ahead and get into the review and my thoughts and some of my favorite colors and the ones that I think that are worth buying. And then at the end, I'm going to show you all the swatches next to each other. So stay tuned if you want to see the swatches at the end of the video. And yeah, let's get to it. So to start off, this is the palette here, if you are unfamiliar with what it looks like. The packaging is kind of flimsy and cheap, but, you know, I kind of would rather have the eyeshadows be good quality and the packaging being cheap than vice versa. And I think that the packaging is probably going to hold up just fine over time. It's nothing to write home about, basically. And in the palette, you get 28 shadows altogether. And you get 15 shimmer shadows and 13 matte shadows. And I definitely think almost all of the matte shades are awesome. There's some of the shimmery ones that I'm like kind of about. But I would say that there's no shadow in here that I think is so bad that I would never use it. All of them are pretty good, especially for how inexpensive this was. This palette was basically $1 a shadow, because it was about $28. So, you know, my expectations are kind of low, but honestly, I've been pretty impressed because most of the shadows are actually really nice. So, for those of you who don't know, there is a diagram on the Morphe Instagram page, which I'm actually going to insert into this video, and I think I'll try to link the picture down below. I don't know if you can do that, but I'll try. And it has actually listed what all the colors are, what the name of the colors are, so that you can buy them individually. So I would say some of my favorite colors are this one here, which is the orange. It is like super pigmented, like ridiculous, like crazy. That's crazy to me. And I don't have a wipe, so this is interesting. Sorry about that. I think that that's a really beautiful, kind of unique color. I don't have any other colors like it. And I think it's really pigmented and really nice. Same with this one here. This like peach one. It is, can you see, it's this finger. Actually like not picking up on camera very well. It looks like it's almost creating flashback or something because it's so bright. But I would say it's kind of like a neon peach color. And the same thing, I don't have any colors like that. And it looks super cool in the crease as a transition color. And that one is called ES66. And then I love, 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 love this color right here, which is, can you see? I love this color right here that's the dark purple. That one is called ES71, and it's just really, this one kind of feels chalky. That's like the only downside. You can kind of see it on my finger, but it's super pigmented and rich, and it looks so beautiful on the eye. I don't think that it's necessarily like a super unique color, because I know that MAC has a similar color to that, I'm pretty sure. But it's still a great color, and again, you could buy this one color for $2 off the Morphe website, and to be honest, it blends out perfectly well. It looks great. It's just a little bit chalky, which to me is not really a deal breaker. As long as I can blend it, as long as it looks good on the eye, that's the big thing for me. You know, well, okay. I really like this color too, but I do have one kind of similar to it in my, what's it called? Lorac Mega Pro palette. I have a color that's kind of similar to this. This is a little bit brighter and more purple, and I think that that's a really unique shade as well. Same thing. It's a little bit chalkier. This one's not quite as pigmented as some of the others, but it's still a really beautiful color, and it blends out really nicely. And it's a really pretty, unique shade, and that one is called ES59. So you're wondering. And then as for all of these browns right in here, so like these three right here, and then these three right here, and this one's kind of more of a purple, are amazing blending shades. They're beautiful matte colors. They're great for blending. They're great for transition. They're great for like everyday eyes. In this palette, is there a white? No. Is there a black? No. Do you have everything that you need to make every look you'd ever want? No. But I would say that you have so many kind of unique, interesting colors, because all of these transition shades that I was just talking about, those ones and these ones, they're very unique colors. Like, they're not just straight browns. Like, this one right here is kind of a peachy brown, which is a really cool color. This one's like a purpley brown, which is really cool. This one too is kind of a purpley brown as well. So they're just kind of really unique brown colors. And I think that they're really beautiful and really good for like everyday use. And those are the colors I've been using probably the most often. So, like, for instance, today I have, if you can see, I am wearing this color right here, which is ES13. I have this color as well, which is ES16. And I have this one that I already talked about, the ES71. And that's kind of all in my crease area. And then I have this color all over the lid, which I already talked about. So, and I love the way that looks. So as for the shimmery shades, I really love specifically these two. So this one up top is ES76, and this one right here is ES20. So ES20, I'm actually wearing it today all over the lid, if you can see. It's like a really pretty, like, neutral bronze color. And the other one, the ES76, the one on the top row here, this one, that one's kind of like, almost like a rose gold kind of color. And they both, I would say out of the colors in the palette, those two are like the most shimmery, and they look so pretty on the eyes, and I love them, and they're such like good neutral colors, but yet at the same time, they're not really all that similar to anything that I personally own. So they're kind of cool, unique, fun colors. Okay, so I also really like these three colors here. 1, 2, and 3 right there. They're all kind of iridescent looking, and they're really kind of unique colors, like something that I don't really own. And this one, it's really hard to see in the palette, and it's even really hard to see in the swatches, but it has a purple iridescence to it. It's kind of a light pink, but it has a slight purpley iridescence to it, and it's really pretty. It's like subtle, but really cool and pretty. And then same with this one. This one's kind of a berry color, but it's a very subtle iridescence. It's not like super obvious. And then this one, I think a lot of people have done looks with this color right here. It's a purple, I would say it's a purple with kind of like a blue duochrome to it. So those are really fun, unique colors, and those are, again, ES67, ES68, and ES38 right there. Colors that I think you could probably skip. I'm not a big fan of green eyeshadows, so to me, you know, and you could wear this with other colors in the palette, but I don't know. I'm not a green person, I guess. I don't wear green eyeshadow very often. This one, I thought I was gonna like love this color, but I don't really. It's not as metallic as I was hoping. It looks like a really pretty like rosy copper color almost. But I have actually two Makeup Geek eyeshadows that are pretty similar and better. The one that's most similar is Roulette, that was from the Vegas Lights palette. And I feel like it looks like how I wanted this one to look. So this one I'm not so excited about. And then I love this first color. That's a great like shimmery highlight color. This one, however, though, is just like eh. Like, it's not very shiny. It doesn't really show up. It's really close to your skin color. It's not super pigmented. And you'll kind of see that in the swatches that it doesn't, you can't even really see it. This one's okay, you know, it's okay. But I would say that, like, these two, this one, because I don't know, again, I wish that this was more metallic, I guess. It looks really metallic in the pan, but like swatched, it's not as metallic, or like on the eye, it's not as metallic. Swatched, it looks pretty metallic, I think. This one's like, it's okay. It's just like a light pink, but I have so many shimmery light pink colors. It's not anything exciting to me. Okay, so that's pretty much it for my review. I'm going to go ahead and insert the swatches here at the end. As always, thank you for watching. Please like, please subscribe. If you have any other questions or comments, leave them down below. If you would like to see a tutorial with this palette, then leave me a comment down below letting me know. And follow me on social media. I have Facebook, I have Instagram. That's all I have for right now. But yeah, follow me there. I'll leave all the links and everything down below. And yeah, thank you guys for watching, and here are the swatches.